What's up, everyone? It's Canaan, and today, someone may be going to the courthouse here very soon. Yeah, some very blatant robbery has taken place, and it makes you wonder, like, is this one of those cases where it's like, nobody'll notice, they won't look in that great a detail, and, well, guess we were wrong. So before we get to the topic of the video, I want to go over real fast what's coming up on the channel. Our Ruby Fairy Tale Theories video on Bumblebee has been delayed until Monday. Our part 2 of our ships video is going to be either Tuesday or Wednesday. After that, things may be more back to normal. You know, we've had E3 and everything else that's been going on, so that's kind of put off some stuff. Also, our reactions to Neon Con Benny, like episode 3, 4, and 5, are still blocked. Like, we don't know what's going on. I've noticed other YouTubers who react to Rooster Teeth stuff, they've not posted anything, as far as I know, past episode 2. We've contacted Rooster Teeth. We don't know why they're taking so long, unless for some reason the other episodes are still just Rooster Teeth first. We don't know. I've not been on Rooster Teeth's website all day because I've been at work, and tell you the truth, guys, I'm not feeling too well. I'm exhausted, but I wanted to get a video out, so yeah, there's that. I may do a Let's Play of the Monster Hunter Stories 2 demo if I can fight the urge to play it tonight. I'm going to continue my Let's Play of Resident Evil Village. Sorry, that's taken me a while to start putting back up. Just, there's a lot been going on. Me and Jess are bringing back Mysterious Darkness, and also, since they're pretty easy videos to edit, I'm going to continue doing some internet mysteries for you guys, and I've got some other videos planned. Jess is still wanting to put content up. It's just that she's getting orders again, and we're just working all our stuff for work and all that, that she is a little bit indisposed right now. But oh, also, starting in July, since July is going to be kind of a Ruby month because of RTX and all that, still don't know when the Volume 8 soundtrack is going to drop, but starting in July, we are going to try and start getting up our reactions to the older volumes of Ruby. Like we said, they're going to be kind of like retrospective reactions, a little bit more like, kind of like the mix between reactions and our analysis, you know, picking out stuff, being like, oh, that's going to come back later, or is this something for a future plot point? Plus, it gets the rest of Ruby on our channel, and I'm still bugged that we don't have Chapter 1 of Volume 7 up because we had technical issues that day. So yeah, it'll start with the trailers. It'll go all through Volumes 1 to the first chapter of Volume 7, plus the character shorts. So hopefully you guys will be looking forward to that. All right, so let's get to the meat and potatoes. All right, so there is a little game called The Walking Dead Survivors. It's a game for iOS and Android. It's been out since April of this year, so a couple, like, you know, just a couple of months. It is developed and published by Galaxy Play Technology Limited. And, well, they're a little bit in trouble, it may seem. So, let me show you guys this. This is the cover art for the Resident Evil 2 remake. You know, and, you know, it's even though the remake's only been out for a few years, it's become kind of an iconic picture because the remake was such a big hit. After I finish Resident Evil Village, sometime down the road, this will be the next game I play for a Let's Play because I did a Twitter poll and that's what won. And here is some advertisement for Walking Dead Survivors. Do you see something that's familiar? So how could they think they could get away with this? Okay, so not only did they keep the exact zombies, they're in front of Raccoon City Police Department. which is an iconic location in the Resident Evil franchise. And, you know, usually I don't do videos like this, but since I'm such a Resident Evil fan, I could not pass this up. Like, the guy character even looks a little bit like Jake from Resident Evil 6. Like, he definitely looks like in the face a little bit like him. But it gets even better. They didn't even fully cover Claire's gun. It's a horrible Photoshop job. Like, who approved this? Like, were they just like, oh, they won't notice? People on the internet are stupid. You know, like, really? Because, you know, not only is Resident Evil like a huge franchise with millions of fans, it's also sold more copies than any other horror franchise. That's more than Silent Hill, more than Five Nights at Freddy's, more than Slender Man. All of those games. Resident Evil has sold the most copies for a horror franchise. And this, I just can't, but let me enlarge this a little bit. Look at, it's such a bad Photoshop job. And at first, when I saw this, I was like, is this real? So before I did a video on it, I was like, I need to make sure that this is real. And sure enough, there's a little article here that I'm going to read for you guys. The Walking Dead mobile game seemingly steals Resident Evil 2 artwork. A bizarre situation has come about which seems to show that The Walking Dead Survivors, which is a mobile game based on the popular multimedia franchise, has stolen artwork from Capcom's remake of Resident Evil 2 for promotional purposes. While those in charge of The Walking Dead Survivors have seemingly killed the ad in question since it was discovered, many are wondering if Capcom has any grounds to take legal action on the situation. Yeah, they kind of do, because that's, I'm pretty sure, copyrighted artwork in some way. I mean, you can use it for, like, you know, a banner or something like that, but to take it and try and cover it up and make it your own thing and use it for advertisement, yeah, I'm pretty sure that breaks some laws there. This entire matter at hand came about just recently when one user on social media found that an ad for The Walking Dead Survivors that was seen on Instagram seemed to have stolen the box art from Resident Evil 2. The new version of this art simply overlaid two characters from Survivors over the top of the key image of RE2 and added the game's logo at the top. The background of the image, which contains a number of zombies and the iconic Raccoon City police station, weren't changed whatsoever. Additionally, many also pointed out that Claire Redfield's pistol from the Resident Evil 2 box art was still seen in the image, showing that this photo alteration was poorly done. Oh, God. As soon as this was discovered, many questioned whether or not this was even legitimate. I was the same way. I was like, no, someone's done this themselves and they're trying to post it as a internet joke to get the internet talking. You know, this is fake. This has gotta be. After all, it's hard to believe that those working on The Walking Dead Survivors would be so sloppy in a situation like this. No, I guarantee you somebody was like, oh, you know Resident Evil 2, the remake? Yeah, that was fire. Let's take the box art and just splash our characters on it with our logo. Geez, do you think you want to notice? No, that game's been out for a couple of years. It's not like it was very popular or anything like that. Nobody'll notice. Yeah, didn't last a day, it seems like. One user ended up tracking down the specific ad via Facebook's Eternal Ads library and verified that this was indeed real. You have got to be shitting me. In the time since this was found, however, it seems that the promotional material featuring this stolen image has since been taken down, but not before the internet could take it. This entire situation gets even more bizarre when taking into account one conversation with those working on The Walking Dead Survivors that popped up on Reddit. Oh, good old Reddit. You always come through. According to this alleged interaction that one user had, those working on Survivors justified the action because the characters from Resident Evil 2 Leon Kennedy and Clara Redfield weren't seen in the image that was tweaked. As such, the version that they were using for ad purposes was in no breach of copyright. When you take the exact image and it's still very obviously that image that is someone else's IP, also the fact that you can still see Claire's gun, there are many questions to still be had about the situation, even though the marketing material at the root of the story is no longer in circulation. That's where you're wrong. We have reached out to Skybound Entertainment for a comment on this matter. We'll be sure to update the story if we hear back or if there are any further developments. So here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If they felt it was in no breach of copyright, why take it down? Why not stand your ground on that? Why not keep using that excuse? Why did you take it down? It's because you breached copyright. Let's admit it. Like, these are exactly the same picture. You just cut, like, you poorly edited over Leon and Claire, and you can still see not only Claire's gun, but part of her hands. Like, and shout out to Actors Central, who I saw a post about this on Twitter, which gave it to my attention. He's a great YouTuber. You guys should check him out if you ain't already. I'll make sure there's a link to his YouTube and his Twitter in the description. But I wonder who's been fired from this game already for, like, whoever's idea this was. They need to be fired. Like, seriously, like, if you want to come out saving face, you got to fire the guilty party, because heck, at that point, fire everyone that agreed with it. I don't know. Like, is it really worth potentially going to court with Capcom? Because I don't think you're going to win. Not against Capcom. I don't think so. And I don't think Capcom has made a word on this yet. I didn't see anything about Capcom responding to it, but the Resident Evil fandom sure did respond to it, and I found it sad, but also hilarious. Like, what's next? Are they going to take the image from Resident Evil 7, and instead of the dark outline of Evelyn on the front, they're going to put Slender Man on the front of it, and that's going to be the new Slender game, if they ever do make another one? I mean, Slender was popular, like, what, almost over 10 years ago at this point, seems like. Or, like, take Resident Evil Village and take out the front box art and put something else on it and call it, something else. Like, this, like, wow. Like, I don't want to say that there's any way you could have gotten away with this, but maybe not pick such a popular franchise, especially a remake that's only been out for a couple of years at most. I'm literally I don't know what else to say. Like, when I showed Jess this, her eyes literally got wide. Like, this has got to be the worst cover-up job ever. Like, and like, when I first saw it, I thought, this is fake. This is a meme. This is a troll. This has got to be fake. Everybody's getting in their ups about it, and it's going to turn out to be fake. And when I saw it wasn't fake, I was like, oh, I'm so doing a video on this, because I love Resident Evil, and oh, it's just painful. And like, and what's even worse is the Walking Dead series is a very popular series. I mean, I hear a lot of people say it's not as popular as it used to be, and a lot of people think the show has went downhill. I've never personally watched the show, but that doesn't mean a lot more people enjoy it. There's a friend of mine who, she's crazy about this show, and I just, like, it's, if you're already a popular franchise, don't rip off another popular franchise, because people are going to notice. And what's worse is the ones who actually own the IP are going to notice. So we'll see what happens. Will Capcom go after them? I mean, who really knows? It would be like the story, like it would be like the story of the week or the month if they do go after them. I think there's a lot of people in the Resident Evil fandom who would probably like, you guys are getting it, and then the Walking Dead fandom, would defend. I don't know. There's some who would probably defend them, and there's some who'd be like, no, they shouldn't have done this. Then could be others who just don't see this as that big a deal, and there could be some who, like me, see it as unfortunate but kind of funny. Like you can't deny that this isn't funny. So yeah, that's all for this little news drama video. Hope you guys stayed till the end. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Think about subscribing. Leave us a comment. As always, guys, me and Jess love you all very, very much. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.